was like, okay, I can 100% get on board with this. And then I auditioned and months went by. So I put it into the massive bag full of roles that I really wanted and I haven't gotten. And then I reached out to my reps and I was like, did we ever get any feedback? Just hoping that maybe, and then they told me, oh yeah, you're testing tomorrow. So it was like 0 to 100 real quick. And then I did a 90-minute test and I remember leaving and I felt like I had run a marathon, and our showrunner said something that was so nice. And in the world of casting, people never do this. So as an actor, you're constantly always having such highs and lows, but the showrunner walked me out of the room and he said to me, you know what, just so you know, no matter what happens, I adore you and you're my creative choice, whether you get it or not, go home knowing that. And then, here we are. Shout out to Eric Kripke for that lovely little moment, because that does not usually happen. I love you too.
Thank you! Who said that? I'm single, so... Sorry. Two got up so fast.
It took me longer than I thought to lose control, so I appreciate that. Does anybody else have any, I mean, hard to top Erin's beautiful story about auditioning. Does anybody have any other audition memories?
And a chill filled the air.
It's okay.
I just have one. I auditioned for Seth Rogen, and he read Butcher's lines.
Auditioned for Seth?
Yes,
wait. Okay.
I was so
Not
nervous.
as Seth Rogen.
No. I auditioned for the role of Seth Rogen.
Yes.
In The Boys. No, I remember I was so nervous. I was pacing around, and all of a sudden, like, he hadn't shown up yet, and I just heard his laugh in the distance. I just heard like. And I'm like, okay, he's definitely approaching. And then I had to audition for him, and he's like a hero of mine, and he read Butcher's lines, and there's nothing more surreal than auditioning for one of your heroes and having that voice read like hardcore Cockney slang. Like, we're gonna get him in the boot, and then we're gonna bugger off. Like, I didn't know what world I was in. So that was a strange one.
Thank you for sharing that. I think we would just listen to you talk in Cockney Seth Rogen for the rest of the time. I think that would be enjoyed by all of us. So.
Hello, what's all this then?
All right, so the show premieres in 2019. At what point does life change and you realize, like, okay, this is going to be something big?
Everyone at once. But you know what? The first year that we were doing the show, you know, for me anyway, I'm not going to speak for you guys, but you know, you can tell when you're on a crappy show. I've done a lot of crappy shows, and it's a familiar feeling for me when you realize, oh shit, I've got another Titanic. But this had a really special feeling straight off. It's not that funny actually. It's awful.
No, I was just laughing at the people in the audience going, aw.
Yeah.
You guys are so nice.
It worked out alright so far. But but you can also, you know, by comparison, you can feel when there's an energy. It's a very strange chemistry set putting the show together, and you can feel very early on that the chemistry set on this with the actors, directors, everyone involved was really good, and it's a really special bunch of people. So that was, I think, as opposed to anything external, like you could just feel this momentum, something building internally, and it's been thus far great.